I don't have much to do on the docket today. It looks like return a camera. It's a Fujifilm X106. I used that over the weekend to take some photos for a special occasion. Honestly, what I really need to do is clean my office. It's a bit of a disaster right now, but we're all good. We're gonna take care of it. But the rest of the week, pretty chill. Thought I'd give vlogging a try again. Try to do something weekly, really casual, just to put some stuff out. Kind of show you where I'm as a filmmaker, starting a production company in the Dallas area. Matic Media is that production company. We just got off some pretty cool shoots the last 2 weeks, a really big commercial shoot. So hopefully I can show you some behind the scenes of that soon and maybe some breakdowns and stuff. But right now, just trying to film myself more. A little more insight into what Matic Media is. Started it 2 months ago, beginning of 2026. It's a video production company, of course, trying to transition from, a single individual freelancer into an actual agency. Another thing I like to do on Monday and kind of just throughout the week is get my calendar in order. And I pretty much live my life, personal life and business life, off of Google Calendar. So just to give you kind of a quick overview of that, like this is all the tasks and things that I'm doing today. Kind of mixes in with business and personal. Throughout the week, I have some meetings lined up and stuff. And this is relatively a off week. I'm kind of chilling this week. There's no shoots. All the color coding really helps me in my brain kind of know what I need to do, when I need to do it, and it doesn't just get lost. I also love my watch and asking Siri to remind me about things. I have bad ADHD, and if I don't get it out of my head and on to a task or on my calendar, then I will forget. We're on our way to Aperture Rent to drop off the camera. All right, so we just dropped off the Aperture Rent camera rental. That's taken care of. Let's grab some lunch. Try to go a little healthy today for lunch. Oh yeah, I got some time between appointments to get some lunch in. Always hungrier than usual. I don't know if the coffee hit me or something, what's going on, but all right guys, let's get to cleaning. Let's take a look at the damage. So this is just a mess. Like, I have a random iPad I'm not using. What the hell's going on down here? Random shit seems to be thrown away. So it's a bunch of random stuff. I guess it's more disorganized than dirty. I'm gonna attempt to kind of organize some of this. So let's cut to the time lapses. All right, office is clean. Let's take a look. Got this area cleaned up a little bit. Got my desk cleaned up a little bit. Still need to work on this area and need to figure out what's happening over here. Not sure what to do with this stuff. I kind of want to just clear it completely out. Put up this marker board here so I can like jot down ideas and stuff. But yeah, looks a lot better. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday. I am getting the day started here. It's about almost 8 a.m. What's on the docket for the day is a short film. I had the opportunity to DP this short film last year, and I'm also color grading it. So I'm in that kind of process right now. I'm about probably 80-90% done with the color. I'm meeting up with the director today because there's some issues with how the files were, connecting in Premiere. I'm meeting up with him today to get those fixed and hopefully get the color grade finalized. So I'm gonna work a little bit more on it. I got some shots at the beginning that require a little more work on them. All right, just got done making the edits to the short film that's playing behind me. A little sneak preview to what I've been working on. I think it turned out really great. I used the Sony FX6 on the Nightwalker Ciru lenses, I think they're called. I never know how to pronounce that. They did pretty well. Got a good look. I think I had a Cinebloom 10% on front of the camera. So overall, pretty satisfied with how it turned out. About to hop into a meeting with my retainer client. It's kind of a weekly, very tentative meeting if we need to chat about any videos that are needed and stuff. So I'm going to hop into that real quick, kind of get them updated on where I'm at. We have a big shoot next week that we're trying to get prepped for. That's in Galveston, I believe. So yeah. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? So I'm supposed to go to him next week, Monday or Tuesday, or either both days is the plan. Instead of meeting the director in person, I decided it'd be best to just meet over a Zoom because I was realizing that I wouldn't be able to access the files in front of him and show him what I needed to show him. So Zoom at my home office was much easier. We came up with a plan on executing the rest of the color grade. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday. I got the day started pretty early today, around 7:30. I had to do something a little different than I usually do, which is build out a presentation for a client, which is my retainer client. They had me put together something for a specific person that I did a video series over. We have our first marketing Matic meeting today. We tend to have meetings and kind of talk, but nothing gets written down or like we don't have action items. So we set a bi-weekly marketing meeting to just talk about how we can, get more clients, figure out our social media, stuff like that. So we'll be doing that today as well. But we don't need to start up front with that. We can just kind of get an idea of what their financial situation looks like and proceed. What if we did this? What if you and I pick our top 5, or maybe not even our top 5, but just find 5 that Nice. We got a really cool idea for Matic's social media, kind of a little different, a little more experimental. So excited to see where that kind of goes. Just wrapped up the day. Outside walking the dogs right now. They're kind of running around if you can see them. Got a lot done today. I had some headshots I had to get out. Couple photography shoot that I did. Did my budget. Sent out some emails. So just knocked a lot of things off the list. Now it's time to wrap up the day, and I think me and my fiance are going to go play some pickleball with some friends. So see you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, and I'm getting the day started here around 8. I like to have a slow morning. Usually I have a cup of coffee, take the dogs out, hang out with my girlfriend. We watch an episode of something. Keep it pretty chill, but she's off to work now, and I'm getting the day started. I am doing the final touches on the short film today, so I'm going to be doing some color grading on 3 or 4 shots, and then I'm going to be doing some design work for some title sequences. They're pretty much like chapters within the short film, so I'm going to be figuring that out. Hopefully I can get that done today or tomorrow and hand that back to the director. Also on the agenda today is I got a random call about a new marketing service. It's called Seamless.ai, I believe, and it helps you find leads. So I'm going to hop on a call with them, see if it's not a scam. And then another big one today is meeting with a client in person for the first time. So about a month back, I landed a client doing some production and then also some motion design work, and I'm actually meeting them in person for the first time today. Most of our talks have been through email. It'd be nice to meet them in person, kind of get to know them a little better. So far, they've been super nice and super communicative, easygoing on edits, so that's been great. I've only done one sort of job for them. The next one's going to be more bigger production. I'll be in person actually filming with them. They're a dermatology company. Kind of something I've been wanting to get into is more of that medical field, I guess. Kind of break into that, see what that's all about. I will be honest, they are paying me lower than my usual rate, but I'm kind of okay with that right now because it's a new client. It's something I haven't really done before, and I want to like nurture that client and see where it could go, and then potentially down the line ask for a pay increase in some sort of way. So we'll see. Just got off the call with Seamless.ai about their program. Seems pretty intriguing. I've been doing some research. I had a great conversation with my girlfriend, and she gave the great advice of going to the Better Business Bureau website and seeing their rating, reviews, and stuff like that, and they were not the best. So now I'm on this kick of looking at others. I've looked at Apollo, Uptrust, or Uplead, not sure what it's called, but now it's time to just figure out which one's the best, and that's a fraction of the cost. So we'll see what I move forward with, or if I do one at all, so I'll keep you posted. Just got back home from the meeting with the client today. This is the one that I have not met in person. This is the first time I got to meet the team. They seem like a good group of people. I'm excited to continue to work with them. They have a lot of videos in the pipeline that they want to get done that seem pretty cool. Some commercials, some testimonial, smaller video, B-roll stuff. So I'm really excited to dive deeper in and create a relationship with this new client. The only thing that I'm hesitant in is the pricing. Like I said, they are well below my normal rate. What I first want to show them is what I can deliver on and hopefully show my worth. And once they see that, then I'll start prompting some questions on an updated rate or kind of a change in pay. But we'll see. I think this could be a really fun client, cool one to have. No rest for the wicked, guys. It is 7:30 p.m. and I was being a responsible adult and doing the dishes, doing the laundry, and now I'm back at my desk about to do some more editing. I'm gonna be working on the short film, doing the last bit. The color got approved, so that's an awesome big win. So now it's time for the designs, the motion graphic title pages that are going to be going as chapters throughout the short film. So I'm about to open up After Effects, start whipping up something in there. Come edit with me, guys. Got some Chipotle delivered via DoorDash. Time to lock in, guys. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. I've been kind of just tackling my calendar for next week since I'm going to be out filming from Monday to Thursday. So big shoot week coming up, getting my calendar prepped for all that. So I'll take you guys along for that ride next week, which will be fun. We'll be going to Galveston for a couple days. Then we'll be on a construction site, and then we'll be capturing some course content, interview type stuff. So it'll be really fun. Day's pretty simple. Doing my budget right now, kind of getting ready for the weekend. We're going to be doing some fun stuff. Got our we got our Matic weekly meeting coming up. We're just going to kind of talk high level, get in and out really quick. What else we got? Oh yeah, I'm going to be editing this vlog, so hopefully I can get this up Saturday. And that's really about it. So I'm kind of just doing some admin work right now, nothing really fun. Yeah, I think that one would be Lauren project for sure. Number one, since we're about to have the meeting with her today. Just got out of the Matic weekly meeting. Had some good discussions with my head of operations. So I'm really excited about this one. It's a spec ad, so we're trying to keep the budget really low, but want to branch out and do some other creative work. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you've made it to the end and you're seeing this, an extra special thank you. I had a lot of fun filming this and editing this. I hope I have the capacity and the strength to keep carrying on. I'm going to try my hardest because I would love to look back in a year or 6 months from now and be like, dang, I posted weekly. And I think this is good content for other people to check out if they're an up-and-coming filmmaker and are scared to take that jump to freelance or nervous about starting a company. I hope that I can shed just a little bit of light on the process and the experience of doing it, showing the day-to-day struggles, the wins, the losses, all that stuff, guys. I just want to be an example for you guys to take notes on, learn from my mistakes, if anything. But anyways, guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.